Good morning, members of the media, the public listening in and viewing. We are here on behalf of the Afcon Local Organizing Committee, LOC. I'm with my colleagues, Mr. Hamza Nseleko and Noah Omuya from the LOC Secretariat, Communications Department. So we are here to inform you about the procurement processes we are embarking on as a local organizing committee, but to also update you on the procurement processes that CAF is embarking on to ensure that business opportunities are extended to all competent companies or service providers in the country to provide services that will help us with implementation of the Afcon 2027 tournament that begins on 19th of June 2027 for 1 month into July 2027. So as you all remember, on Tuesday 18th May 2026, we addressed the public by way of a press briefing here at the Uganda Media Center about a request for information. This request was issued by the Confederation of African Football, that is CAF, inviting potential service providers across the continent to include them in CAF's database of the prospective suppliers in anticipation of the tournament that I talked about, which begins in June 2027. Now, we want to inform you that some of these tenders, CAF is going to start the process of calling for bids in the first week of August. Please, Ugandan businesses, if you want to participate in supplying some services or goods to help with the implementation of the tournament, that service or good does not have to be provided only in Uganda, but it can also be in the whole of Pamoja, including Kenya and Tanzania. So interested potential service providers and suppliers, we encourage you to continuously check CAF's official website, as well as the website of the local organizing committee for this development. Please note that it is your responsibility to visit these websites for these opportunities. It is not the local organizing committee to second your name to CAF. Kindly take advantage of this window. It is an opportunity for Ugandan businesses to gain experience and opportunity to implement activities that support a continental tournament. Relatedly, the Uganda Local Organizing Committee also put out a call requesting for information from potential service providers who would like to be included in the database of the LOC itself, because there are some suppliers we need to help us as a LOC provide goods and services for the tournament here in Uganda alone, not the whole of Pamoja, but here Uganda alone. This call has been running since July 2026, and it is going to end in 7 days' time. That is the end of this month. We may not extend the deadline. However, again, we call upon all potential service providers, if you believe that you have the experience and reputation, kindly register with the local organizing committee by going through our website, and the website information is provided there for you in the document that you have. Kindly go to our website, afconpamoja.ug, and look for tenders and supplier registration. Go to afconpamoja.ug and look out for tenders and supplier registration. As a LOC, we shall be launching our tenders in the month of September and October. Please note, this is a timeline that has been set by CAF, and it is our responsibility, in the spirit of transparency, to inform the public that we shall be putting out our tenders as a LOC between September, starting in the month of September and October. If you are not pre-qualified, if you do not register with us as a business before the end of July, we shall not be reaching out to you to provide any good or service for tournament implementation Afcon 2027. And would like you to note the following, that registration for pre-qualification to supply goods and services is completely free of charge. Please don't use any middlemen. We do not work through middlemen at the local organizing committee secretariat. We deal directly with the potential service provider representatives. We have many business opportunities in various areas. I can highlight a few, but when you go to register, you'll see a wide spectrum of opportunities. We shall need catering services, and we have many people to feed. We could be feeding at least 5,000 people per day. So we need competent service providers in that respect. We want service providers who can provide transport logistics, ICTs, media and communication services, digital engagement and production. A lot of branding will be done. If I recall, I think we are going to brand several highways that leave the city. Talk of Bombo, Luwero, Kafu, Masindi, Hoima. Talk of Busega, Mpiji, Masaka, up to Mutukura, Mukono, Jinja, Iganga, Busia, Malaba. We have the Old Entebbe Road. We have the expressway. So there is a lot of work to be done. And this is a great opportunity for our businesses, please, to register. Because if you don't, and we do not get the capacity of service providers locally to do this work, then we shall also open it up to other players in the East African region to get this work done, because we have to brand our country. So there is a lot. We need also medical services, safety and security services, events management services, consultancy services in many things. We need to produce documentaries. We are going to be running fun zones and fun packs. So far, we have about at least 10 fun zones and fun packs that we need to establish during Afcon. But you have to be pre-qualified as a service provider. And we encourage the private sector, the business companies that really want to bid to take this tender to operate the fun parks and zones, kindly apply for pre-qualification. A few minimum requirements will be required of you as a business. First of all, you have to be legally registered in Uganda. You need also to be registered with the PPDA, or Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority. Definitely, you are required to be financially sound and tax compliant. And you need to be free from any litigation and non-performance records. Only potential service providers who have been pre-qualified by the LOC shall be contacted to submit proposals once the LOC launches the tenders in the month of September. In our procurement process as a LOC, we are bound by the policies of procurement as stipulated by CAF, because that is what we committed ourselves to as a country when we signed the hosting agreement and the guarantees for Afcon Pamoja 2027. Lastly, I would like to clarify the following two items on behalf of the LOC. One, CAF is going to be awarding some services across the whole of Pamoja, and it is the responsibility of CAF to award that service. It is not necessarily the LOC, and the LOC we may be involved in the discussions, in the evaluation, but we are not the ones who will award that tender. For example, ticketing services, that will be a full responsibility of CAF. But CAF will engage us like they did for Chan when it comes to ticketing pricing. TV and broadcasting services, that will be a single service provider that will be sourced by CAF. And the LOC is not responsible for sourcing of suppliers to provide services implemented by other ministries, departments, and agencies under the government of Uganda. That responsibility lies with the respective ministry, department, or agency. Apart from one agency, and I just want to say it early, that we shall be engaging in a strategic collaboration with the Uganda Media Center to deliver on particular media and communication services. So we are glad that we shall be moving in that direction with the Media Center, not through media briefings and press statements, but they will be engaging you and many young people to help us deliver a great experience through digital engagement and other productions to help us promote public awareness about Afcon 2027. And all this we hope to gain a lot of speed in the month of August, September, because we are not complaining. The government has provided the resources. With that, I thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. On that note, sir, we come request for Uganda's or Uganda, Mkamawang, because we are live and we don't want to. Yes, before questions.
Leero tuli wano ng'akakiiko ke tuyita Local Organizing Committee oba LOC ku lw'empaka za Afcon oba ez'omupiira okugenda kukyazibwa wano mu East Africa mu mawanga asatu, Kenya, Tanzania naffe Uganda, mu mwezi ogw'omukaaga mwaka 2027 kutandika n'ennaku 19 okutuusiza ddala nga 17 ogw'omusanvu omwaka gwe gumu. Ng'akakiiko tuli wano okukuba omulanga nti bizinesi zonna eziri wano mu ggwanga ezirowooza nti zirina obusobozi okutuukiriza oba okutuyamba ffe ng'akakiiko okukola emirimu egy'enjawulo egikwatagana n'ezino empaka za Afcon 2027, tubasaba nti mwewandiikise nga muyita ku mukutu gwaffe ogwa Afcon Pamoja *UG. Bw'otuuka ku mukutu ogwo Afcon Pamoja *UG, waliwo link gye tuyita tenders and supplier registration. Tusaba nti nga business weewandiikise tumanye gwani mu Uganda olina okubeera ng'olina obukakafu nga weewandiikisa ne URSB oba Uganda Registration Services Bureau, weewandiikisa ne PPDA, kino ekitongole kya gavumenti ekitwala ensonga zonna ezikwatagana n'ebyokuvuganya mu bizinesi oba mu mirimu kye tuyita tenders. Ekyokubiri, ng'akakiiko kano ka LOC, omulanga guno twatandika dda ng'omwezi guno gw'omusanvu 2026 gwakatandika, ate kino kigenda kukoma nga 31 omwezi ogw'omusanvu. Naye ffe ng'akakiiko tulina obuyinza, tuyinza okusembezayo ennaku ne tuyingiza mu wiiki emu oba 2 mu mwezi ogw'omunaana. Naye tujja tandika okuyita abo be tumaze okusunsula nti batandike okuvuganya okukola emirimu egy'enjawulo mu mwezi ogw'omwenda n'ogw'ekkumi. Waliwo emirimu gye tulina okutuusa oba kukola ng'akakiiko. Egyo emirimu egimu abalina okutuyamba businesses zijja kubeera nga zisunsulwa CAF, yejja kuba eyo tenda ng'ebikwatagana n'ensonga ya tiketi, naye ticketing services ezo nga CAF tenateekako omuwendo oba price ku buli ticket, ejja sooke yeebuuze ku local organizing committee nti mu Uganda embeera eri etya, tickets za $5,000 muzisobola ng'ebya World Cup finals. So naye waliwo emirimu egy'enjawulo CAF yerina obuyinza kuweezo tenda ng'ebya ticketing services ne TV broadcasting. Naye ebirala waliwo emirimu nnyingi egy'enjawulo gye tusaba nti bizinesi zaffe wano mu ggwanga mwewandiikise nga muyita ku mukuto gwaffe ogwa afcon.pamoja.ug. Twetaaga ebikwatagana n'entambula, ebya kalimagezi, ebya media ne communications, billboards, medical services, okukwata obutambi oba films, awe tubeetaagira ddala. Waliwo ne kye tuyita fun parks zones, kubanga tujja kubeera ne fun parks z'enjawulo nga fun parks 11 mu ggwanga lyonna. Ku nsonga eno tusaba ebitongole by'abannannyini oba private sector muyingire mu nsonga eno, muyambe fans baffe mu ggwanga bafune experience y'enjawulo mu Afcon. Tulina okutimba billboards ku nguudo z'enjawulo mu ggwanga. Tulina for example oluguudo oluva e Busega Mpigi Masaka kutuukira ddala mu Tukula ku border. Waliwo Bombo Road, Luweero, Kafu, Masindi ne kutuukira ddala Hoima City. Waliwo Nansana, Kiboga, Busunju, Hoima Road, Mukono, Jinja, Iganga okutuukira ddala Malaba ne Busia. Ezo enguudo zonna tulina ozitimba ne kye tuyita billboards. Ate ne cities ekyokulabirako wano mu Kampala twagala nti tutimbe mu billboards eziwera about 60 billboards, street poles ng'enkumi 2. So gino emirimu mingi nnyo ate zeetaaga company oba businesses ezirina obusobozi okutuukiriza bino bye twetaaga. Tubasaba nti wabula musooke mwewandiikise nga muyise mu mukutu gwaffe ogwa afcon.pamoja.ug. Omwezi ogw'omwenda bwe gunaatuuka tujja kubeera nga tututuukako oba tukubira ssimu tusindike message tugambe nti jangu wano ku secretariat yaffe otandike okuvuganya mu tenders ezijja kubeera ready ku kiseera ekyo. Ekyenjawulo kiri nti waliwo ebitongole ebyenjawulo ebya government bye tuyita ministries, departments and agencies ebinira emirimu gy'okukola ng'okuzimba amalwaliro, Hoima Referral Regional Hospital, Masindi General Hospital, Buseruka Health Center 4, tulina ekitongole kya gavumenti ekikwata ku nguudo, ekikwata ku hotels, nga tuyise mu Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, bingi. Kati ezo tenders zonna LOC terina buyinza okugaba tenders ezo. Obuyinza bube n'obuvunaanyizibwa buli ku kitongole ekyo kya gavumenti. Naye ekyenjawulo kiri kimu nti ku ebyo ebitongole ekyo tugenda okukola nakyo nga LOC nnyo kutuukiriza enteekateeka yaffe ye Uganda Media Center okulaba nti tusaasaanya amakulu, amawulire n'ebintu byonna bye twetaaga okulaba nti eggwanga lyaffe lifuna ate liwulira omulanga ogukwatagana n'enteekateeka ya Afcon 2027. N'ebyo katufune ebibuuzo tusooke n'Oluzungu.
Ow'ekiboga mbadde mbuuza dokita, nyina y'akabaala oyogede ku fan zone naye tulambuludde bulungi bitundu ki ebinaabaamu fan zone ze, kubanga nyinza okuteekayo okusaba kwange ate naye nga siri mu zone eyo, siri mu kitundu ekyo mugenda kuteeka zone, naye nga mmaze obudde bwange ntaddemu oba ne ssente okulongoosa. Tusaba olambule bulungi zone zigenda kubeera mu bitundu ki, ogambye Uganda yonna. Kati nze kugeza nva Nansana mpangalira n'ekiboga, kiboga nteekeyo nsabe.
Okay.
Thanks, Doctor. Mine is thanks for this update, but mine is on the infrastructure. An update from the fields, I mean the stadiums. What updates on that?
Okay, Ichuli. Okay. Update on sports infrastructure.
Can we allow Doctor to respond to those two, and then we have another batch of questions?
Let me begin with sports infrastructure. Let me begin with the fan zones. We are planning to host a fan zone in each of the 10 cities, 10 or 11 cities. That is Fort Portal City, Mbarara, Masaka, Arua, Gulu, Lira, Soroti, Mbale, Jinja, of course Kampala, Hoima, but we've mapped out all that, including Moroto municipality, though it's not a city, to cater for that region. So those are the cities and municipalities we have mapped out for fan zones. For Kampala, we are also planning on having fan zones in each of the 5 divisions. And there will be a standard fan zone manned by CAF at Kings Park in Gweyogerere. So, Mr. Bukenya, those are the locations, and we shall be giving more information to the service providers that are interested in manning or managing these fan zones. These fan zones attract more people to watch and follow the matches than those that turn up in the stadium. So the fan zones are very important parts in promoting the fan experience. The issue of infrastructure, we are making progress. As we speak today, the progress of works at Hoima City Stadium, following the recommendations by CAF in February 2026 inspection, which is the first inspection, we are now at 95%. completing everything. I think we shall share with the media center. We shall share with the media center footage, short, high quality resolution video clips today of this sports infrastructure that the media center will share with the country to see what has been done. So Hoima City Stadium, we are at 95%, and by mid next month, they will have completed 100% everything that CAF asked them to attend to. Number two, Akibua Stadium, we are at 72% completion. As we speak, they are nearly completing the roofing. They have already procured into the country all equipment and everything they need to complete the facility. So it is on track, especially as a standby stadium. The two main competition facilities we have is Nambole and Hoima City Stadium. But we are preparing Akibua Olympic Stadium as a standby stadium, as well as its training facilities, to host any group should CAF request us to do so. What we need to understand is that the minimum number of stadiums required to host Afcon are 6. But Pamoja is preparing 8. So 3 are in Uganda, 2 are in Kenya, 3 are in Tanzania. That is a maximum of 8. But the minimum you need to host Afcon is 6 stadia. So that is what we are doing, and we are progressing well. On Nambole, as we speak, the most important aspect of remodeling of Nambole, we have very good news. The UPDF Engineering Brigade has completed procurement of the roof to put on the stadium, all the generators that are needed, power systems, LED display screens, the floodlights, everything has already been procured. And that was our biggest concern, because we were worried about the procurement delays because of the conflict in the Middle East. So we are very appreciative of that step by the UPDF Engineering Brigade. The civil works are going on, and we shall be able to provide you video footage by end of this month to show you how far Nambole has gone. So we are expectant and hopeful that Nambole, which is our main stadium, will be ready by 31st December 2026. The training facilities are 9 of them. That is La Ropeche in Gulu University Training Ground, Lira University Training Ground, Makerere University, Chambogo University. They are progressing well, especially Makerere and Chambogo, because they started earlier. Then Hoima City Boma Grounds is also progressing well as Masindi, King George Stadium. Tito Winyi training facility, we have not yet started, as well as Fufa Kadiba. We are waiting to be handed over that facility for Fufa Kadiba by Fufa, so that we hand it over to the engineering brigade. We are not so much worried about timeline for Fufa Kadiba. The work we are going to do there is very small. It's really the lights and the main pitch. For Tito Winyi was earmarked as a facility that we shall have an Afcon Legacy multi-sports academy. So as such, we embarked on, as a government, on buying more land at Tito Winyi, over 100 acres, so that we can establish a complete multi-sports academy. Now that that is complete, I think any time, could even be before end of this month, we shall hand over Tito Winyi to the engineering brigade to begin the training facility component of the premises. However, the complete sports academy, that is a multi-year project. It is beyond the jurisdiction of the local organizing committee. It is under the National Council of Sports. Kandemu bino ebibuuzo ebibiri mu Luganda. Mwami Bukenya ambuuziza nti bifo ki mu Uganda ebigenda kukyaza ebivvulu oba bye tuyita fun zones and fun parks. Tulina ebifo nga 10 mu bibuga oba kye tuyita cities ez'enjawulo. Kutandikira mu Fort Portal City, waliwo cities ebbiri, Kampala ne Hoima City ezigenda kyaza ebibinja ebibiri ebya Afcon 2027. Naye mu KCCA tulina city divisions. Enteekateeka yaffe eri nti buli city division twagala efune fun zone oba fun park. Kati cities oba ebibuga ebirala tulina Fort Portal City, Mbarara City, Masaka, Jinja, Soroti, Gulu, Lira, Arua, nerabide city yona. Okay, mujajigata kwawo. Naye cities zonna eziri demarcated by the Minister of Local Government zijja kyaza kye tuyita fun zone oba ekivulu kya Afcon 2027. Ku nsonga eno ya fun zones tusaba bannannyini private business owners wabula mwewandiikise mutulage nti mwagala okubeera n'obuvunaanyizibwa oba kubawa obuvunaanyizibwa kuva eri lock okutwala enteekateeka za bino ebivvulu oba kyempita fun zones mu bibuga bino. Mwami Ichuli atubuuziza nti tutuuseewa n'okuzimba ebisaawe byaffe oba sports infrastructure. Ekisaawe kya Hoima City tuli ku bitundu 95 ku buli 100 kutuusa kye tuyita readiness status, kubanga twali tulowooza nti twamala dda ate nga nti tuteredde, naye CAF bwe yatukyalira mu mwezi ogwokubiri n'egamba nti nedda omugole wamwe yeetaaga make-up. Kati tuli mu kiseera kya make-up ku Hoima City Stadium. Kati ebyo bya make-up tutuusiza ku bitundu 95 ku buli 100. Tusuubiza nti omwezi guno oba nga tuli wakati wa mwezi oguddako gwa August tujja kubeera nga tuteredde tumaze byonna ku Hoima City Stadium. Ku Akibua Olympic Stadium kino tukiyita standby stadium. Standby stadium ya Akibua Olympic Stadium nayo etambula bulungi, etuuse ku bitundu 72 ku buli 100 okubeera ready. Tusuubiza nti Akibua Olympic Stadium ejja kubeera ready nga omwezi ogwa November nga guggwa. Ku Nambole Stadium tufunye amakulu amalungi okuva eri contractor waffe UPDF Civil Engineering Brigade emaze ekintu ekikulu nnyo ekibadde ekitweralikiriza ekya procurement, kubanga ebintu ebingi ebikola ku bisaawe byaffe okusinga kye tuyita roof, kankiyite ebbaati naye si bbaati, waliwo material y'enjawulo gye tutalina wano mu ggwanga erina okuva ebweru. Kati UPDF emaze kufuna ezo materials n'ebirala bingi nnyo, so tuli basanyufu nnyo kubanga mutendero ogwo UPDF egutuusiza bulungi. Ebirala ebikwatagana n'okuzimba tujja kubalaga akatambi nga omwezi guno guwedde, mulabe state ki Nambole gyetuuseeko. Ebirala ebisaawe tulina ebisaawe nga 9 bye tulita training facilities. Kati ezo training facilities ekyekyambogo University Training Facilities bwe muba mujjukira twakikozesa ku Chani, awo mulimu gutuuse mu bitundu nga 75 ku buli 100. Makerere nayo gutambula bulungi, waliwo Masindi King George Stadium, Hoima Bomber Grounds, La Ropeche Stadium Gulu University Training Ground ne Lira University Training Ground. Byonna ebyo UPDF yatandise ddo omulimu ate gutambula gugenda mu maaso bulungi. Tujja kubalaga akatambi naye buno obutambi tujja busaasaanya nga tuyita mu Uganda Media Center mulabe status yaffe ku bisaawe ebyo ne training facilities. Ku nsonga ya FUFA Kadiba, ekisaawe kya FUFA Kadiba tetunakifuna mu butongole nga government. FUFA nga bwemala kuhandinga over kubanga yatusaba nti tusooke tubaleke bamalize empaka z'omupiira za sizoni ng'omwezi ogw'omukaaga gugwa. N'olwekyo nga FUFA emaze tuwa ekyo ekisaawe jja kikwasa National Council of Sports eryoke ekituuse eri UPDF Civil Engineering Brigade okutandika omulimu ogwo. Ku Satito Winyi nayo tugenda tuteekayo training facility. Naye eyo training facility ya Satito Winyi ya njawulo eri ku ttaka eryenkana ne acres 100, 100 acres. Naye zo acres zonna si za training facilities yokka. Twasalawo nga government nga tuyita mu National Council of Sports nti legacy ya Afcon 2027 tujja kuteekayo eyo kye tuyita Multi Sports Academy ku Satito Winyi. N'olwekyo twasooka n'okufuna ettaka lyenkana ne acres 100 tumaze zifuna. N'olwekyo anytime ndowooza omwezi guno nga tegunagwa tujja kweranga eryo ettaka tulikwasa UPDF Engineering Brigade okutandika okuzimba training facility. Si kuzimba academy yonna nedda, naye akatundu oba ekitundu ekikwatagana n'ensonga ya training facility kyokka. Ekyo UPDF Engineering Brigade yegenda okikolako. Naye training facility ezi zonna ezo 9 tusuubira nti ng'omwezi gwa October nga gugwa tujja kwera nga tumaze 80% oba facilities 6 kwezo 9 ezijja kubeera nga zirindako ye Satito Winyi ne Kadiba kubanga ezo ziruddewo okukola ki okutuuka mu mikono gya UPDF. Naye tusuubiza nti by 31st December ez'ebbiri nazo zijja kuba nga ziwedde. Olunaku olukulu nnyo olusinga omukulaba nti tuli beetegefu lunaku lwa December 31st 2026. UPDF Engineering Brigade erina okubeera nga emaliriza Namboole n'ebisaawa bino ebirala ebya training facilities. Naye etambula bulungi, tusuubiza nti olwo olunaku lwa deadline tujja lutuukiriza ng'eggwanga. Okay, Mwami Sserumaga ndowooza tumaze. Yes, Saka.
From Vision Group. Doctor, my concern, actually also an observation is recently I saw where the US listed us as among the countries that people should not visit. And of course, with Afcon, we do expect a big number here, tourists and everything. I don't know, has there been anything done by government maybe to see that our image is cleaned as far as such information is concerned, because it could affect the number of people who are coming here for the tournament? Then secondly, it is on transport. Of course, there has been concerns over the Hoima Chiboga Kampala road. Maybe you could give us an update on how far construction is concerned. Plus, during the tournament, what plans do you have for the tournament as far as moving from, Kampala to Hoima? We understand there's an airport. How will the movement, what plans are there? Even here in Kampala, from Kampala to Nambola, as we saw during Chan, that congestion on Ginger Road, are there plans, in place of how people are going to access the facility at Nambole? Plus, the train which we used during Chan, there are some complaints that the train coaches are not in the best conditions. Of course, for us Ugandans, we might be okay with that, but we are going to get visitors here. Plus, also the commonly used transport means, which are taxis in Kampala. We all know that they aren't in the best condition. So are you going to have maybe special buses to ferry people from different parts to Nambole? Then You talked about the UPDF procuring the roofing system. Have they procured and then it's here in Uganda, or it hasn't arrived? Thank you so much.
Nze Dr. nze eno Gwase nkola ne Sanyuka Prime. Ekibuuzo kyange kiri nga twetegekera empaka za Afcon omwaka ogujja 2027. Tulina qualifiers nga Uganda esuubirwa okukyaza ttiimu eggwanga lya Libya omwaka guno ng'ennaku z'omwezi 6 omwezi ogw'Ekkumi. Oyogedde nti ekisaawe kya Namboole basuubira okituwa mwezi ogwa Desemba. N'ogamba n'ekisaawe nti Hoima State Stadium yennyini ekisuubira okukozesa ali ku 95%. Munnayuganda ayagala okumunnyonnyola bwe tugenda kyalizaawo omupiira guno gwe tugenda ozannyo ogwa qualifiers. Then n'ekibuuzo kyange bwe tuba nga tugenda Hoima nga bwe kisuubirwa, bannahoima ki kye wandibasuubiddemu okubeera ki kye bayinza okukola nabo okubeera nti baganyulwa mu nsi yaabwe ng'ab'e Kampala neyanza neyanzeege?
Dr. Mine is a compliment on the New Vision reporter. It has been proven that Abu Baker, the contractor, is incompetent. He's overloaded with a lot of projects. Have you guys tried to reach out to him to see whether he will be able to complete the road in the limited time so that we can beat the target?
Doctor, I want you to compliment on the enablers. For example, on your last press briefing here, you said, like the Kabalega International Airport, that you will be adding the passenger terminal. But as of yesterday, nothing is done. How are you going to do this on that airport? Because it's an enabler on this competition.
Okay. Let me begin with Yokoyada. The issue of the travel ban, that one, negotiations between states are handled under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So I don't want to get into that. It's beyond my punching weight as a member of the local organizing committee for Afcon. Next month, please allow us to update you and the country on the plans we have for mass transportation for Afcon. So I don't want to get into bits and pieces of that. But as you're well aware, Cabinet approved, if I recall well, it was 23.3 billion for the Uganda Railways Corporation to upgrade the services from the central terminal up to Namambe. And that resource is available. So by the details on the mass transport plan, kindly be patient. Let us give you an update next month. Henry, regarding the qualifiers, where is Henry? Regarding the qualifiers, yes, the qualifier with Libya is on 6th October 2026. That match will be hosted at Hoima City Stadium. The contractor will have completed the remaining 5% of the makeup on Hoima City Stadium by end of August. So we have enough time. We have enough time. We are not concerned. In fact, if I recall well, all qualifiers will be played at Hoima City Stadium. So we are okay with that. Kandeme kibuuzo kya Henry abuuziza nti guno omupiira gwa Libya ne Uganda Cranes ogwa qualifier for Afcon 2027 ogw'ennaku nga 6 ogw'Ekkumi 2026 tunaguteekawa oba ekisaawe kyekigenda gukyaza. Tugamba nti tumaze kwogera ne FUFA erina enkolagana ne National Council of Sports okulaba nti ogwo omupiira gujabeere Hoima City Stadium. Hoima City Stadium tumuyita mugole waffe. So mugole waffe ali mu kiseera kya makeup. Oyo makeup kafu ye yatugamba nti tumukole oba tumuteeke ku mugole waffe. Kati contractor waffe Hoima City Stadium atuusiza ebitundu 95 ku buli 100 kw'oyo makeup kafu ge yagamba nti ateeke ku kisaawe. ekitundu ekisigadde 5% oba ebitundu bitaano ku buli 100 contractor ajja kubeera nga amaze mu mwezi ogw'omunaana. So tulina essuubi nti mu mwezi ogw'ekkumi empaka zino eza Libya ne Uganda Cranes zijja kubeera e Hoima City Stadium. Okay. Waliwo ambuuziza ku nsonga ya contractor wa Busunju Hoima Road. Tujja kubalaga akatambi nga tukayisa mu Uganda Media Center. Ono footage oba akatambi kano twakafuna mwezi ennaku nga 14 omwezi guno. Omulimu ku luguudo olwo gutambula bulungi gugenda mu maaso. Eyo ensonga singenda gyogerako kubanga sirina bwino alaga nti kyobuuziza nti contractor oyo ali incompetent, oyo bwino taliiwo. N'olwekyo ffe tulaba nti omulimu gutambula. Ekkuuli eribadde mu kkubo Ssaabalwanyi amaze kulijjako, kati omulimu gwa Abubaka gutambula bulungi. So eryo ekkubo erya Busunju Hoima Road lijja kubeera nga ready by the time we begin Afcon 2027. Ensonga ya Kabalega International Airport kanjogereko omwezi ogujja nga ndambukulula ku nsonga eno ya Mass Transport Plan Local Organizing Committee enteekateeka gyereese. Okay? So thank you very much. Daudi, noza tumale. Okay?